You won't believe what just happened in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. After weeks of bombshell testimony, emotional breakdowns, and shocking evidence, the jury has finally returned with a partial verdict, and the results could change everything. Combs, once the king of hip-hop and a global business icon, is facing life-altering charges. The jury has reached a verdict on 4 out of 5 counts, including serious accusations of sex trafficking and transporting individuals for prostitution. But they're deadlocked on the most explosive charge, racketeering conspiracy. That means the jury couldn't agree on whether Diddy led a criminal enterprise involving violence, coercion, and sex trafficking over the course of decades. And this charge is key. It's the one that ties everything together. Without a decision on that, the case remains dangerously open-ended. But make no mistake, the other charges are no small matter. The prosecution laid out a brutal portrait of Diddy as a manipulator who used drugs, violence, and fame to control women for his own gratification. One witness after another described drug-fueled sex parties, physical abuse, and a culture of fear that revolved entirely around him. The most emotional testimony came from Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former partner, who detailed years of abuse, including a violent hotel beating caught on security camera. The jury even asked to rehear her testimony during deliberations, proof of how much weight it carried. On the flip side, the defense argued that this was all consensual, that these were messy, unconventional relationships being twisted into something sinister. They claimed Cassie had a financial motive, pointing to her multi-million-dollar settlement, and that the entire case was driven by opportunism, not truth. But the jury didn't buy all of that. Their verdicts on the trafficking and transportation charges suggest they believe at least some of the allegations were credible, serious, and criminal. The only question now is, what happens with the racketeering charge? And here's where it gets even more dramatic. One juror reportedly struggled to follow the judge's instructions, raising concerns about whether the deadlock is due to disagreement or confusion. The judge has told them to keep going, so the door remains open for a full conviction or a major legal standoff. What's at stake? Everything. If Diddy is found guilty on all charges, he could face life in prison. If the jury stays deadlocked, the prosecution might have to retry the most critical part of their case. And whatever the outcome, appeals are inevitable. Beyond the courtroom, this trial is a cultural shockwave. It raises serious questions about power, consent, celebrity, and justice. Can fame protect you from accountability? Or is this the moment when even the most powerful face the full weight of the law? The jury is still deliberating and the clock is ticking. Tomorrow could bring a complete conviction or a hung jury that throws everything into limbo. Either way, this case is far from over. So stay tuned, because the next move could change Diddy's life and set a new precedent for how America handles abuse allegations against its most untouchable stars.